We are Head of the Class Tutoring. Your effort today can lead to your success tomorrow. Get ahead with us. We are Head of the Class Tutoring, and we help high school students in the San Fernando Valley and online achieve their academic goals. Students may have low test scores, having a hard time passing classes, and their homework may be piling up. They may ask, where do I start? Who can help? With us. All subjects for grades 9 through 12, plus test preparation for SATs. We are Head of the Class Tutoring. Scalability. With 3 ways to get help, tutoring is now extremely accessible in the San Fernando Valley and surrounding areas. We offer in-home tutoring, in-house tutoring at our Woodland Hills location, and even online tutoring. Personas. The following personas are students and their parents who have greatly benefited from our services. We take great pride in their positive testimonials, and we strive to continue receiving customer acclaim. Josh was a senior at a local high school here in the Valley. Struggling to ace a demanding calculus course, his dad signed him up with us. Josh ended up graduating at the top of his class and received multiple scholarship opportunities from highly accredited universities. Linda and Zach are still close customers of ours. Zach receives general tutoring online, and all of his grades have improved to at least a full letter grade since our session started. We pride ourselves on return customers who send us great referrals and continue coming back themselves as well. Like Vera, many students struggle with the stress and stigma that comes with the SAT. We helped Vera become comfortable with the test by doing mock tests and practicing time management. As a result of our sessions, Vera recently received a final score of 2100 on her SAT. A strong competitor of ours is Mathnasium. They are a franchise of tutoring centers who focus solely on math help. Although they have more industry experience than us, they can only focus on one subject, whereas we can help with all subjects. We also pride ourselves on being the San Fernando Valley's go-to tutoring center, rather than franchising. Another strong competitor of ours is Khan Academy. Khan is a strictly online tutoring company who also has a lot of reputation in the industry. Yet, we believe there's a sense of disconnect when a student can only interact with their tutor via internet. That's why we offer online services as well as in-home and in-office sessions. Freelance tutors are perhaps the strongest of our competitors. Tutors can easily be found in your local area via Craigslist or similar websites. The difference is we have flat rate, reliable, and background checked employees always available. Parents aren't always comfortable with a freelance tutor found on the internet, and Craigslist has always proved to be a questionable source for services. With Head of the Class Tutoring, parents can eliminate the need to worry.
The value that Head of the Class Tutoring will hand to our customers is an accommodating, trustworthy partner aimed at promoting academic success through learning and life experiences. To be successful, Head of the Class Tutoring has developed a sophisticated business model that will allow us to develop effective relationships with our partners and our customers. Each category of our business model is aimed toward developing and maintaining our Head of the Class value. Before working with the students and their parents to achieve success in their goals, we must first work with our partners to ensure that Head of the Class Tutoring is operating at its highest potential. On a frequent basis, we work with companies and organizations that are aimed at providing the best resources that will allow us to bring success to our customers. Our technology providers have provided us with state-of-the-art systems that allows us to be one of the most accommodating mentoring assistance companies by giving us the ability to connect with students anywhere, anytime via the internet. We work closely with textbook publishers for access to their online learning and study capabilities, including practice, exams, and study materials. And finally, in order to bring it all together, our relationships with school districts, schools, and teachers give us the boost we need in marketing our services to students and their parents. In order to achieve our chosen business strategy, there are some key resources that will be needed to effectively develop our plan into a success. Financial resources, such as the capital used to finance startup operations, ideally to be done through a small business loan administration. Human resources. Our staff will play a vital role to the success of our company. We employ qualified and highly capable staff who will be like-minded in sharing and learning experiences and success. And finally, physical resources. These include our assets, such as our technology and its quality, our physical office location, and our marketing strategies, such as how we are able to reach and distribute our services to our customers. The key activities that will take place on a daily basis involve the mentoring and teaching of our students in whatever areas of need. Whether it be in the home, the office, or on the web, The focus on learning and improving performance is our top priority. Now that we have talked about how we plan on establishing our business strategy, let's take a look at who our targeted customer base is and how we plan on developing our important relationships. Our targeted customers are high school students looking to improve academic performance through grade enhancement, improved test scores, assistance on college entrance exams, and improved study habits. Because solid customer relationships are key to success in any business, Head of the Class Tutoring holds high standards for building and maintaining good relationships. Because most of our relationships are built on our interactions and results, it is important to emphasize these key characteristics for our company: customer success, credibility, accommodation, and trustworthiness. Because parents will be entrusting our staff members into their homes and their children's lives, it is important that we uphold these standards to the highest degree possible. There are 3 ways the Head of the Class Tutoring is able to offer its tutoring services, allowing us to accommodate to any situation students may need: face-to-face meetings in our Woodland Hills office, in-home visits, and visits via the internet through our iTutoring program. Since each student's needs for learning differ from one another, the cost of our services to our customers will have a wide range of variability. We offer our services on a per-session basis with varying rates due to time and method of instruction. Students' parents will have the ability to purchase mentoring sessions online via our webpage or in our offices. Services will last as long as needed by the students. However, as a result, this makes our tutoring services our main source of revenue.
This portion of the PowerPoint will address our website, which is the crux of our online presence. This is Natalie Tucker. Welcome to the Head of the Class Tutoring website. The website is comprised of 8 main pages, all linking to each other through a navigation bar. Each page also contains a social media bar, giving people one-click access to our social media sites. This is the website navigation hierarchy for the Head of the Class Tutoring company. The main homepage links to all the subpages. It pulls together our 3 methods of tutoring delivery and our 2 main tutoring areas. We also have a page for online booking of our tutors, a payment page to receive online payments, downloadable study resources, a standard set of FAQs, and a Contact Us page. Each page links to our Facebook, Twitter feed, and Google Plus pages. Some pages also link to our Contact Us page, and on each footer is a link to the privacy statement. We start with our Home tab. The main portion is the Contact Us for a free consultation box. This allows our salespeople to work their magic and sell tutoring packages to potential clients. The page also has news tidbits to interest the reader and provides information in an effort to show that we are a reputable and credible. The testimonials are an important part of the website, so they are located on the front page. People are comforted by seeing results from real people, not just a company telling you what they can do, but they want to know what we have actually done. The next slide shows our Tutoring tab. We offer 2 types of tutoring. The first is conventional tutoring for high school students, which we discuss here. We indicate the types of classes that most students commonly struggle with. The next slide indicates the average amount of time that students need to be tutored to do well on specific tests like the PSAT and SATs. This gives parents a good launching point to determine how long a commitment the student would need to make and factor the costs. The next slide is our online booking area. We offer 3 types of tutoring delivery methods. The first is in-office tutoring. The cost helps with the overhead required in having an office location. The second is in-home tutoring. It factors in the additional cost for us to pay the tutor to attend a residence. And the third and most affordable option is iTutor. It allows students to screen share with their tutor and gain the same level of one-on-one support as the other 2 delivery methods. It is also the least expensive. Our online booking area is available 24/7 and doesn't require a staff member to provide assistance. It is one of our 2 self-serve areas. The second self-serve area is the Payments tab. Once a session is booked, a parent can use our site to securely pay for the tutoring sessions. This allows them to send their child for tutoring or use iTutor without needing to provide them with a payment method. The Study Resources tab should be updated often. This is the one area of the site that can drive repeated visitors and traffic to the site, and also we should post these same resources on our social media pages. The FAQ tab is often one of the most visited pages on a site. People don't necessarily want to read all of your pages. They would like to know the most frequently asked questions because they are likely to have the same ones. It is the last area to sell your clients on your products. The Contact Us tab has a fillable form with our pertinent details. Each page has a social media privacy bar in the footer. A great way to get free referrals is to have clients like your page or your resources. By allowing them a one-click area to visit your social media sites, you easily allow them to connect with you in alternate methods. Our privacy policy is also located on every footer as a link to a hidden page. These are the main areas covered by our privacy policy. This is a screenshot of our privacy policy, which is located on a hidden tab. The next slide discusses our website usage scenarios. We will look at 3 main usage scenarios because we believe we have 3 different visitors. We have potential clients who are looking for tutors. We have current students that we are currently tutoring, and we have parents of those students who are being tutored. User 1 would be our potential client. They would start on our homepage. They would look through the tutoring types that they are interested in exploring. They would look at our FAQs, and they would contact us for further information by filling out our Contact Us form. The second user would be a current client who is a student. They would start on our homepage. They would click on our online booking page. They would click on the tutoring type they were interested in booking, and they would book out their sessions. The third user would be the parent of the current tutoring student. They would start on our homepage. They would click on our payments page, and they would pay for the sessions for their child has booked for that week. Thank you.
All right, moving on to our app, which we would like to have available on both iPhone and Android. Pictured here, you can see the app icon for our iPhone version. It is pictured in the middle of the page on the right-hand side underneath the Maps icon. It is a white background with orange textbooks, which is our signature logo, and it's also all over our website. Once the user clicks on the app, they are automatically directed to our menu page where they can easily access all parts of the app. If the user scrolls down, they can easily send us an email to reach out for a free consultation. In the following slides, I'm going to talk about the menu items that will likely be the most frequently used. Directly beneath the Home option, the Tutoring link allows the user to view all the services that are offered, along with a brief description and the price. One of the most useful features of this app is the ability to book an online appointment. The user can easily choose the delivery method of their choice, click Book It, and have an appointment set up for their child right away. Another incredibly useful feature of this app is the ability to prepay for your tutoring sessions. With one easy click, payment can be made directly through your credit card or PayPal account. Lastly, the user can access our contact information simply by clicking on the home page. From here, they have access to our phone number, address, fax number, email account, so they can send us any inquiry, questions, or concerns they may have.
The technology and social media that we'll be integrating and utilizing with our website will be Facebook. This will allow our users to find friends, other school peers who are also using our services, be able to form study groups, find tutors in their local area throughout their semesters, and just give them a flat platform where they'll be able to just get help and help others who are dealing with the same subject matters. Secondly, we'll be also using Twitter. This will allow our users to connect with, again, local tutors in their area, be able to join forums, be able to receive various announcements from us when we're offering certain promotions or discounts, find local workshops that are being held in their local area, and again, also be able to form some study groups as well. The third is we're going to have a fully integrated mobile application, as explained before. This is going to allow users to give them the capabilities of our website when they're on the go, be able to book a tutor session, find local tutors and friends through location services from their phone, and be able to just connect with others in their local area to form study groups, and also do transactions as far as sell and purchase books within their local area. And then lastly, we'll also be using Zoom and Skype for iTutor sessions, be able to integrate video conferencing with the whiteboard capabilities for our live online tutoring sessions, and also study group sessions as well. For web analytics, we're going to use Google Analytics for our website. We want to go beyond the click. We want to understand who's visiting our website, how many times they're visiting our website, which pages are they clicking mostly in our website, and also how much time they're spending on a session on our website. We want to get a complete view of our user path. We also want to see exactly how AdWords campaigns perform, and we also want to discover the true marketing ROI. When dealing with customer acquisition, we want to make sure that we bring back our best customers. We want to reach most valuable visitor segments and find and reach users most likely to convert. We also want to turn deeper data into better marketing. We want to maximize AdWords investment, and we want to learn how different marketing creatives drive action. And we also want to have a web and mobile integration as well. For our web hosting plans, we're going to break it up into 3 phases. Our first phase, we're going to utilize a shared hosting service. This will be for our initial startup phase and introduction of our website, and up to 4 months of being online. Our second phase, we're going to use a VPS hosting service. This will be after 4 months of being online or reaching 100 plus users on our website. Lastly, our third and final phase, we're going to utilize a dedicated hosting service. This will be after 8 months of being online or we reach 200 plus users on our website. For our shared hosting option, we are considering ehost.com. They're currently ranked #1 best web hosting site of 2015. They have the lowest price. They include free domain name, unlimited domains, free email addresses. They have drag and drop site builder, thousands of templates, free marketing tools, and a world-class technology service. For our VPS hosting option, we are considering using DigitalOcean for their SSD-only cloud technology. Their pricing is extremely low. Their control panel is very user-friendly, clean, and easy to use. Their distributions and one-click install apps be live on the cloud server in less than a minute, and because they're extremely reliable. For our dedicated hosting option, we are considering using someone like InMotion Hosting. They're currently voted #1 best dedicated hosting of this year. Their price is extremely low. They have a 24/7 US-based technical support. They have a network uptime guarantee, free server management, free solid state drives, custom configuration, WHM and cPanel included, Tier 1 network with redundancy, rebootless kernel updates, and one-click installs and free SSDs. For our website domain name, we're going to use headoftheclass tutoring310.com. We are also considering purchasing headoftheclass tutoring310.org.
For our Head of the Class Tutoring Company, we will be utilizing 6 social media sites as shown on this slide. Those sites include Google+, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. We've titled our social media strategy Smart SMS, or Smart Social Media Strategy. This goal-oriented program is directly adopted from Paul Meyer's Attitude is Everything book. We've taken his approach to achieving goals and applied it to our own company's goals of achieving relevance on the internet. As you can see, S in SMART stands for specific. That means that we need to target our specific audiences, which would be parents who feel their children need tutoring and students who struggle with certain school topics. Second is measurable. All our social media sites will have statistical information that we can utilize in order to better approach our content. Attainable means we will be limiting our advertising expense, so we'll need to use our content and the word of mouth from our customer base in order to achieve a higher level of company accomplishments. Next is relevance. Our content is, of course, going to need to be relevant to the student and to the parents as we see fit. And lastly is timely, as there is a specific time that social media posts are most viewed, and we'll want to utilize the existing data from studies which tells us which time and post at those specific times. Now let's delve further into our social media strategy and discuss the 5 parts in more detail. We'll start with specific, which is discussing our 2 target audiences. Parents in particular will be an interesting approach because they're the ones who will be paying for the tutoring. So what we want to do is relate to them on a adult level. With the introduction of the Common Core education, many parents now are faced with the struggle of not being able to assist their children as they were in the past, when you could sit down with them and go through the math homework. Now, because they are learning a different approach than parents were taught, tutors are professionally trained in a way that they are not, and as such, our target audience of parents will have a different content than what we'll be dealing with when students. Students have their own struggles when it comes to educational topics, and those are the topics that we'll want to address specifically, from parental pressure on studying to the studying topics themselves. A long time joke is, when trigonometry will ever be used again, we can use examples of how the topics that the children are studying now will help them in the future. Most of the social media sites that we'll be using provide us with built-in analytics that we can use to see what content of ours is best connecting to our audience, which audience it's connecting to, where that audience is located, etc. We can use this information to cater our content to the needs of the audience that we're looking at, and in turn give them exactly what they're asking for, because with their feedback, although they may or may not know that they're providing it, they're giving us information on what they're interested in, and we can then cater our content to their specific request. And last but definitely not least, in fact, most importantly, is the relevance and timeliness of our content. The relevance of our content must be useful and relatable. So we'll have study tips and tricks that students can utilize globally, both in standardized tests and in regular finals, midterms, etc. We'll have content that is relatable, quotes that parents see that they can think, yes, that is the situation that I'm in, and timely. There again, as we mentioned earlier, there is a specific time as shown in this slide of when posts are most seen, either tweets, pins, posts in Facebook, etc. And we will use that information to post at the time that will give us the greatest amount of audience so that our content is seen by as many people as possible. Most importantly, we will treat these social media sites in a responsible manner as any other public relation model because that is exactly what they are. Our social media sites will be our ad campaigns, they'll be our advertisements, our commercials. In essence, they will be our grassroots effort of getting the word of our company out there. Here are a few examples of tweets, pins, posts that we will be sharing. Standardized test study tips. Of course, we won't just have the title, we'll have actual study tips. Memes such as the cat you have to study, right? Meow meme. Something that is lighter but that people can relate to, that will draw them out. On the right hand side, you'll see a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Again, a light-hearted approach to a more serious topic. Something that parents can relate to, that kids can relate to when they think of their future. On the top here, we have book report tips. The left, Nelson Mandela quote about education. And these sorts of relatable posts, relevant posts, are the type of posts that we will use to A, attract our customers, B, display the intent of our company, and 3, hopefully, go viral in a positive way where we can spread the message of education as a tool of empowerment to a much wider audience. You can find more content on our actual social media sites: Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Pinterest, and Instagram. For the most part, they are under Head of the Class. A few websites such as Facebook will be facebook.com/headoftheclasstutoring310 for more information.